It's Jimbo freaking Limbo. Today we got centers. I know I said I was going to do shooting guards. I couldn't find a good tier list for shooting guards. Found a really good one for centers, though. So I figured we'll do this, and I'll make a shooting guard one. We'll get the obvious two out of the way of Joel and Jokic. Because they're the one or two. They're the MVP favorites every year. I wish I could find Jokic, because that'd be pretty neat. Am I blind or something? Oh my god, he's 2 and I couldn't see him? Whatever. Jokic. One of the greatest centers. Actually, the greatest center in the league right now. Alright, Dwight. Get over here. Is he mid? That's the question. Or is he just trash? I'm going to set him at trash. I think there's a lot better centers. I don't think the people that I put in the mid tier, I don't think he is as good as them. So I'll put him in the trash. He's just Clint Capella. He's a traditional big man. But John Collins isn't there, so I could definitely see him getting some more rebounds. And that's nothing but a good thing. I could see him having a better season. I could see him this being his best season. Yeah, I could see this being his best season. Vucevic, A tier. He can shoot a little bit. He doesn't do a lot wrong. I mean, the team's not really competing for anything without Lonzo, I guess. But as long as he's the big man, he can hold down the big man spot. He's one of the better big men in the league right now. Nicholas Claxton. I think right now he's mid, but I definitely see by the end of the year him going B. I see the Nets being a sneaky playing team. I think he has a really efficient year, shoots well from 3, along with Bridges having another breakout season. And then making a couple swaps, little trades, maybe get a little bit better. But I definitely can see him making playing. Big Al. I think his best years are definitely behind him. He is still competing at a championship level, but there's no way he's getting better. I think what we have from Al Horford is what we get from Al Horford. That's all we can at least hope for, and we hope that he doesn't take another year back. PJ Washington. Bang! Trash. It's the Hornets. I don't think he's a long-term center. I don't think that they want to pair him up with LaMelo in 5 years, you know? Same thing. I think that is... Who is that? I don't know who that is. Call me a casual. If I don't know who he is, he's probably trash. Draymond doing Draymond things. Him defensively and just his passing alone is going to keep him in Keep him in B tier. If you make B tier, you're in the beer category. That's what we're doing. Beer. Garrett Allen, defensively, he's one of the best defensive centers in the league. But the workload's not like that with Vucevic. Vucevic has a workload offensively. He doesn't really have that offensive workload. But he's on par with Clint. These two might move up. Definitely can move up. Sengun, mid. Mid. He'll be good. He might move up too. People just might shift up a little bit depending on where. Yeah, they probably will end up shifting. Miles Turner, I think this is one of his better years for sure. He's just shooting, you know. I mean, the team's kind of in purgatory, if you think about it. I don't think they're really good enough to make a playoff run, but, I mean, if their core develops, Obi Toppin's nice. Turner might get traded. That could change his whole game. Zubac, mid. Yeah, this has to change. We're going to move Sengun up because these two, not the same. He just kind of exists and is a double-double threat. He's like he'll get 10 rebounds. I don't know about 10 points. He'll get like 6, 8 points of like efficiency. You know, so it's like, I'll move him up. Yeah, I'll move him up. AD, if he's healthy, he's S. Maybe even an MVP candidate. Maybe. Depending on how good the Lakers are. If they come up top 3 in the West and he plays 65 games, he's MVP conversations. Maybe a defensive player too. But because of the history, we're going to leave him at S. Now, one of my friends loves Steven Adams. But he's pretty good. He is a good center. I'm looking at the tiers right now. It really depends on how good Memphis is for him. Because no matter what team he's on, he's going to be able to get a double-double every night. He's a monster on the boards. He plays pretty good defense. He does the little things right. And for that, I'll put him in A. Because I think the difference between Vooch and Adams really isn't that big. And Adams is on a winning team. Bam Adebayo. I don't really think there's much to say. They just made the finals. Hopefully they run it back. He got another year under him. Maybe he'll be better this year. I think they'll need him to be a little bit better if they want to do the same thing. I wouldn't be surprised if Miami falls short. I think maybe last year was just a hell of a run. No disrespect. But I don't know. I'm just saying. I could see him coming down to A by the end of the year. I wouldn't be surprised if he was as good as Vucevic. Brook's pretty good too. He's not that though. He's A tier. He's an A tier center. Again, he's getting older. He plays solid defense though, and he could shoot that thing pretty damn well. Underrated. I think he's a very underrated center. He kind of, yeah. I like that. Gobert. He's not trash, but he's trash compared to what they gave up for him. He's mid. He's mid right now. He's not an offensive guy. He never has been. He never will be. Defensively, him just being here is boosting you up in the defensive ratings. So we'll give him a beer. Yeah, we'll give him a beer for that. Plug in the computer. Next is Chet. I'm expecting good things from Chet. Now, he is a rookie, though. So it's like, what am I really expecting from him? I'm looking at A tier right now. I don't think he will be better than any of those guys. I think he will be on par with, like, yeah. I like that. Wendell, mid. Not much to say. It's Orlando. He's not playing bad. He's just He always has been Maybe he won't always be but he's and it's fine. You know, he's a startable center in the league. And that's really it, you know. Ayton, this is his last year before we officially put the bow on the bust. I think if he doesn't do good this year with Portland, we can just say Ayton was a miserable pick. I think he's mid. I think he'll end up being mid too, which is better than what he is right now. Right now, he's like, no, he's mid right now. He's mid right now. The issue is people want him to be like here, which is ridiculous. Maybe, like, I can't even put him here. Can't, like, he's mid, dude. These two are the same caliber player. Mid. Ooh, all right. Said it yesterday, I'll say it again. I'm a Kings fan. Something might happen that y'all don't like. I am really high on Fox and Sabonis this year. They got another year together. Sabonis just signed he signed a extension. We're loving it. I do think he's a top center in the league though. He is the last on the S tier. He is in his own, like, he's in between these two for sure, but he is better than these guys. 100% he's better than A tier. But he is like that in between. That's just me. I personally, as a Kings fan, would rather have Sabonis actually over Bam. That's just me. That's my choice. Wembey. He's gonna be the MVP. Nah, he'll be A tier. Defensively, from what I've seen, just insane that he can go from one lane to the next lane and still block your shot. I saw a clip where it was Jalen Williams on the Thunder. He snatched behind the back and Wemby's facing the baseline, like around the dunker spot, and he cuts in and goes for like a reverse layup, and Wemby takes one step, and he's out of position, blocks him. That's unreal. Unreal. That no one should, like, after the play, everyone was like, what the hell just happened? What? It's just, we're seeing things that we've never seen before from someone this size, this fast. Like, it's a weird combination, and it's spooky. It's a spooky combination. I like it. Offensively, I do think it's going to take some time for him to develop, though. But once he develops any type of offensive game, bang, bang. Bang, bang. Yaka. He's a mid. I love him because he's a mid point guard, but he is a mid point guard. Nothing wrong with it. Just the way it is. Poverty. I'm not going to talk about him. There's no reason to. Trash. No reason to talk about trash. Besides for Dwight. Dwight Powell. He's the best trash player there is. Stop calling me. Jonas Valanciunas. I think I'll put him in beer. Yeah, I feel comfortable with beer. I think he's just a downgrade from here. Valanciunas is just a downgraded. Just a downgrade. Not in a drastic way, but I'd just rather have one of them than the other. Next, Robinson. He's mid. He's just mid. He's proven he's mid. Just fine. He's mid. Walker Kessler. I like Walker Kessler. I like what I see from him. I think he was. I think he's all, like, next year. He's already here. He's not a mid center. He's a good center for the Jazz. Dare I say he could move up one. I think he was a top 3 rookie last year. He's a top 5 rookie last year. Last year was a pretty good rookie class. Top 5, maybe 4. I'd put him probably close to 4. I do think he helps the team overall. He could shoot. He plays defense like a maniac. And the offensive potential is just there. He plays like a vet. He plays like he's been in the league for a little bit. I think by the end of the season, he'll be A tier. That's it. It's my center ranking. Click back tomorrow. We'll have, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe small forwards, maybe power forwards, maybe some shooting guards. We'll see, dude. Maybe I'll do just a team rankings. See how I'm feeling, But peep in tomorrow. Make sure you